Have you ever met someone who seemed almost too charming? Someone who could say all the right things, but you felt a strange chill, a sense of something missing. We often think of psychopaths as villains from horror movies, but the reality is far more subtle and, frankly, more fascinating. It's not about being evil, it's about a brain that's wired completely differently. Today, we're going behind the mask to deconstruct the mind of a psychopath, not through sensationalism, but through science. We're going to uncover the neurological blueprint that explains their infamous lack of empathy, their superficial charm, and their talent for calculated manipulation. This is the secret science behind their behavior. Let's start with the core of the issue, empathy, or rather the lack of it. For most of us, seeing someone in distress triggers an emotional response in our brain. A key player here is the amygdala, our brain's emotional processing center. When you see a friend cry, your amygdala lights up, allowing you to feel a version of their sadness. In the brain of a psychopath, however, studies using fMRI scans show significantly reduced activity in the amygdala, especially in response to others' fear or sadness. It's not that they don't understand you're upset on an intellectual level, it's that they don't feel it with you. The emotional echo simply isn't there. This neurological deficit is the foundation upon which the entire psychopathic personality is built. It's a world without emotional resonance, like watching a movie in black and white while everyone else sees it in vibrant color. This lack of emotional connection explains their incredible ability to manipulate. Guilt, shame, and remorse are powerful social glues that keep most of us in check. These feelings are processed in brain regions like the insular cortex and the ventromedial prefrontal cortex, which are, you guessed it, also underactive in psychopaths. Without the internal braking system of guilt, they can lie, cheat, and harm others without the emotional baggage that would cripple the average person. They see human interactions not as relationships, but as a game of chess. People become pawns, and their goal is to win, whether that means gaining power, money, or simple entertainment. Their infamous charm is just another tool in their kit. They are masterful observers of human behavior, learning to mimic emotions they don't genuinely feel. They'll mirror your body language, flatter you, and tell you exactly what you want to hear, creating a carefully constructed persona designed to gain your trust and get what they want. So, where does this leave them? They might be successful in careers that reward ruthlessness, like certain high-stakes business or political roles. But they often leave a trail of broken relationships and emotional damage. Their inability to form genuine bonds means they live in a state of profound, albeit often unacknowledged, emotional isolation. While they might not feel sadness for others, they can experience frustration, anger, and boredom when their desires are thwarted. They are constantly seeking stimulation to fill an inner void, which can lead to impulsive and risky behaviors. It's a fundamentally different way of experiencing the world, one defined by a cognitive understanding of rules, but a complete disconnect from the emotional reasons behind them. They know the lyrics, but can't hear the music. Understanding the neuroscience of psychopathy is crucial. It moves the conversation away from moral judgment and towards a more clinical, objective perspective. It doesn't excuse harmful behavior, but it helps explain it. This knowledge is vital for fields like criminal justice and forensic psychology, helping to develop more effective risk assessments and potential interventions. It also helps us, as individuals, to recognize the patterns, not to be paranoid, but to be discerning. By understanding the why behind the mask, we can better protect ourselves and comprehend the complex spectrum of the human mind. The brain is the most intricate machine we know of, and sometimes the wiring just follows a different and often unsettling blueprint. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive into the mind. If you found this fascinating, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that explores the science behind human behavior. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video.